Hello everybody, it's TannerFishies here, back again with a new Ninjago video here on the channel. In today's video we are going to be discussing and talking about the recent dilemma in the Ninjago community regarding the marketing for Ninjago Seabound. Of course, Season 15 or Season 14, whatever you want to call it, doesn't really matter, but the point is LEGO just released a full-on trailer for Ninjago Seabound and they are about 6 months too late. This video is just going to be my raw thoughts on this whole situation and what could be potentially done to fix it, but do keep in mind I'm not an expert on this kind of stuff. I don't know exactly what's going on behind the scenes at LEGO, especially in regard to how they market Ninjago and the actual seasons of the show, so just keep that in mind as we go forward. Just giving my thoughts on this because at this point it's kind of ridiculous. I made a joke style video a couple days ago as of the time of recording. Of course, that was when LEGO released a teaser for Seabound. This is a full-on trailer. I just assumed we were getting one teaser and that's it, but no, they've been actually marketing it pretty heavily on their channel over the past couple of days, as mentioned, with a full-on trailer for Seabound dropping recently. Now the trailer itself, it's not a bad trailer, that's not the problem here. The trailer is actually put together really well. The only issue is we probably should have seen this trailer about 7 months ago even, or at least sometime before Seabound actually aired, because at this point nobody really cares about Seabound stuff, and everybody's just anticipating what the next season's going to be about. Nobody really cares about Ninjago Seabound, and I'm not sure where the disconnect is, where the miscommunication is between LEGO and their marketing teams, or how exactly that works. The point is, Seabound came out very, very early this year. It hasn't even come out in the United States just yet. We don't even have the island yet in the United States, and it's almost the end of 2021. At this rate, I'm not sure when we're going to see this, and this has always been a very consistent problem with airings in the United States. We get them extremely late. That's why a lot of people benefit from the early uploads on YouTube, because other territories in the world, especially places like New Zealand, Australia, even some European countries, they get these episodes really early, and as such, the rest of the world sees them early as well. But LEGO does not really seem to understand that, and instead just carries on like nothing is even wrong. And I feel like at this point they need to desperately get with the times and figure out how these Ninjago episodes actually air. Now, I think there is a disconnect between the Ninjago staff and various TV channels and production companies that these episodes are sent to. It's not entirely the fault of LEGO. I feel like there's also some fault in regard to various TV stations putting up the episodes a little too early. Like, for example, Seabound this year finished airing around, what, April even? That was extremely early compared to when the actual sets came out, which of course was June for most of the world and then August for some other territories. So United States viewers were seeing these episodes extremely early. But the point is, I feel like the TV stations are also to blame here with putting the episodes out super early. I mean, if they're done, you might as well put them out there as soon as possible because Ninjago fans are going to want to see them. But at the same time, if you don't follow LEGO's marketing strategy, you're going to get a situation like we have right now, with the trailer being released 6 months after everyone has already seen the season. Now, I do think there is some blame to be put on LEGO's part as well. I'm not saying LEGO is completely innocent in all this because they are extremely late with this kind of stuff. We probably should have seen Seabound closer to the release of the actual sets, and I'm not sure why LEGO did not push for that. Instead, we are getting a whole bunch of trailers towards the end of 2021, and honestly, I'm not sure who they're marketing towards or who they think their target audience is. They have to realize by now that everybody has seen this season already. It just creates a big mess and nobody really knows what's going on. Though I do feel like there should be some blame put on LEGO for marketing this extremely late, as well as some TV stations for putting them up super early. And I get that people like Tommy Andreas and people that work on the show, they're frustrated in all of this. They can't really say anything until LEGO themselves starts promoting it. The only issue is LEGO is extremely late at promoting their seasons. This is not the first time that this has happened. This has been happening for several years now. It's always been a complete mess airing Ninjago. Nobody knows what's going on, and it just creates chaos, confusion, and just messiness from LEGO's marketing team and within the Ninjago community itself. What can be done to fix this, though? I've always said that Ninjago would very much work as a web series if you wanted to put it up on LEGO's official channel and have it air right there. That would probably be the best scenario for everybody. That way it comes from an official source and everybody can watch it at once. Nobody is restricted by what area of the world they live in. Everybody can see these episodes at once. If Ninjago, for example, was a YouTube exclusive series, or even something like Netflix, though I do think YouTube would be a better place to put up these episodes. My only issue with Netflix, for example, and other streaming services is that they are different in various parts of the world. It's not consistent throughout the entire world. Some countries get different things, and some countries have restrictions on what shows they can and cannot air on streaming services such as Netflix, Hulu, etc. That's why I feel like YouTube is probably the best place to promote Ninjago and actually air Ninjago. Imagine this for a second. Imagine in 2021, The Island aired on LEGO's official YouTube channel around March of 2021. That would be excellent. And then Seabound could be released either in maybe July or even August of 2021. That would be very consistent. Instead, what happened this year was Ninjago was pretty much done with all their stuff for this year by April or even May of 2021, leaving the rest of the year extremely barren, which is not great for Ninjago fans. That pretty much causes people to lose interest, and some people move on to other things. Even right now, there's not a whole lot of Ninjago stuff going on, yet LEGO is still pushing Seabound like it's this big new thing that nobody has ever seen before, which of course is far from the truth. Everybody has seen this season at this point, and if you wanted my honest thoughts on how to fix this, like I said, making Ninjago a streaming service exclusive or even a LEGO channel exclusive, that's probably the best way to go. Especially here in the United States, certain TV programs such as Cartoon Network do not air Ninjago because they don't see it as worth it, because it doesn't get that many views, and the reason for that is because when Ninjago eventually does air on Cartoon Network, whenever they put out a new season, everybody has already seen the season because it's been up on YouTube for about half a year. That's not great for the Ninjago brand, and I feel like they need a desperate change. Either change up the way you're going to market these new seasons, or put it on YouTube entirely so that everybody can watch it all at once. Don't even bother with TV stations in general. Now, like I said, I'm not sure how realistic that option is because I don't know a whole lot about what TV programs can air and what contracts are actually in the air for Ninjago content, but I do know that Ninjago needs to change something here. LEGO needs to change the way that they market this season in a way that's not completely ignorant and in a way that builds excitement for Ninjago fans. I know several people are still going to rewatch Seabound whenever it airs in their territory, and even if it airs in the United States, eventually some Ninjago fans are still going to watch it. But for a large majority of the community, they're pretty much good, and they are currently waiting for the next season, and LEGO just does not understand that. So that's going to pretty much do it for my thoughts here today. Again, I don't really know a whole lot about what's going on regarding this, but I felt the need to give my thoughts on it anyway because it's a big conversation right now, and everybody has the right to that conversation. Leave a comment down below talking about what you think could be changed in order to make this whole situation better, and let me know what you thought of the video. Again, just kind of a disorganized ramble on my part, but hopefully you guys still enjoyed. If you did, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and check out the links down below in the description from other forms of social media. As always, big shout out goes out to my Patreon supporters, including once again the Marvelous Jan. Thank you guys so much for checking out today's video once again. My name is TannerFishies, and with that I bid you farewell.